Hi, I'm Pat Mitchell, Lane Care Specialist for Brunswick Bowling Products. Today we're going to talk about adjustments for the Envoy lane machine. When checking the squeegee adjustment, I like to clean off the bowling lane prior to pushing the machine out. And this allows me to go out about 20 feet to a more level part of the bowling lane to have a better assessment of the squeegee adjustment. Once you have the machine positioned on the lane, you can open the top covers and remove the waste tank so that you have full view of the squeegee assembly when it's on the lane. Navigate to the maintenance menu, diagnostics, cleaning, and highlight toggle squeegee. Then we'll raise the front of the machine, lower the squeegee blade, and pull the machine forward. Check the squeegee adjustment. I like to use a 6-inch rule. And we use a 6-inch rule and place it on the lane surface and then gently bring it up until it contacts the bottom side of the squeegee. And this magnifies the angle so we can see if we're close to the right adjustment. Another way to check the adjustment is by the height of the squeegee assembly to the lane surface. And we want that to be between 7/16 and 9/16 of an inch. And it should be checked in multiple spots across the entire assembly. Another squeegee adjustment is the balance adjustment. The balance adjustment allows us to control the consistency of the squeegee from one side of the lane to the other side of the lane. So in this case, we see that the 7-pin side is contacting much more than the 10-pin side. To make the adjustment, we locate the 2 squeegee pivot shafts that allow us to adjust for the balance of the squeegee assembly. When we see that one side is contacting more, that is the side that we will make the adjustment to, so that it balances out the contact across the lane surface equally. With a 1/2-inch wrench, we will loosen the pivot shaft and then we'll pull up on the shaft's arm and we'll balance out the contact that way. Once in position, we can tighten the screws to create a uniform contact across the lane. Another squeegee adjustment is the front to back pitch adjustment. We identify if we have to make that adjustment by how the squeegee contacts the lane surface. Here we can see that the squeegee blade is contacting the lane less in the middle of the assembly. To make this adjustment, you need to have the machine in the upright position. The 7- and 10-pin side nylon guide blocks for the squeegee assembly. It is mounted using 2 screws, and we will loosen those 2 screws and reposition the block so that it balances out the contact across the bowling lane. With the blocks loose, we can now move the block up and down. So to increase the pressure in the middle of the lane, we will move the blocks to the forward part of the machine. Then we will tighten the 2 mounting nuts. We will repeat this for the 10-pin side. Now we're ready to set the machine down and recheck the squeegee adjustment. The adjustment we're going to make now is a squeegee height adjustment. Since we've seen that the squeegee contact is balanced but a little strong to the lane surface, we are going to raise up the squeegee just a little bit so that we have optimum contact with the lane surface for cleaning performance. To make the squeegee height adjustment, we first loosen the 4 mounting screws for the squeegee motor assembly. So once the squeegee assembly is loosened, we are going to make a little space for our screwdriver by inserting a wedge between the electronic enclosure and the rear wall. We'll take the 11-inch screwdriver that comes in with the spare parts kit that is specific for making this adjustment. Once we locate the screw, we want to select counterclockwise to raise that squeegee assembly up. If we wanted to lower the squeegee, we would rotate it clockwise. So I will give it 2 full turns. Remove the screwdriver. Lift up on the squeegee assembly. And then tighten 2 of the screws. And now we can recheck the adjustment. We'll take the rule again, place it on the lane, push against the squeegee, and raise it until we're close to 45 degrees. When you're satisfied with the adjustment, then you can tighten the 2 remaining screws. And these screws do not have to be torqued very tight. Then remove the wedge, and now we're ready to clean lanes.